field here because they land and they go right over that road. That's cool. Ooh, look at that, holding the sun.
It's really hot. It's burning my hands. Turn it off.
Okay.
Turn it off.
Okay. Taking a video of an iguana for my mom. When she was here, she found these things were so fascinating. But this is a pretty good size one. Hey, little buddy. Man, they're just like, they're sort of fascinating to look at. They're like little dragons. He's getting in the way, he's gonna go swimming. He's hot. A bunch of fish back there.
Yeah, you don't make the noise in the ears.
Oh, there he goes.
Start swimming. They're great swimmers.
Yeah. Go, buddy.
There he goes. Now he's swimming. You can see his back motion.
Yeah. It's very alligatory.
I wonder why. That's a fish passing him. That's
Yeah,
a fish swimming around there.
There's a whole bunch of fish that I just saw.
They're swimming around
They
it.
stirred up the water out there. Maybe they want to hang out with him.
He's heading over to the mangroves.
That's probably where he lives. Hi, dude. Okay, what you doing?
We are fixing this solar connector for our solar cables. It's been causing the charging efficiency to go down and then occasionally just stop. Turns out this connector burned up and that was the problem. So you can see right here the wires pretty burned up from that bad connection. So I got to clean this out and cut this wire back and re-trim it and then put some new got to put a new end connector on here so our solar will work.
Any idea why it burned up?
Bad connection. I think once the connection got bad, it just caused it to burn up. It'll cause it to overheat. The bad connection will.
How's your progress going?
Good. We got one on. Got one done. Doing the other one now. I don't like how much wire is cut. The insulation's cut back here, but I'm going to work with it. I don't want to cut the wire back anymore.
Yeah.
Put that one on. Put this one together. We'll hook it up. Flip the switch.
Hope for the best.
See if we're getting power.
Yeah, it was like all of a sudden, I don't know, on our way to Key West, or was it the week? It might have been the trip before that.
When we got to Charlotte Harbor.
Yeah, to Charlotte Harbor, and we were like, why isn't our solar making anything?
Yep, the morning we pulled in,
Yeah.
figure out why. I thought it was just needed to reset the solar computer. That seemed to fix it the first time. And then it happened again when we got here. So I did a little more in-depth troubleshooting and found this burned up connector that was down under a piece of conduit, so I couldn't see it before. But we found it now.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, right? Try not to die or anything. Yeah. Really ruined my day.
Go turn on the breaker.
Alright.
Be right back.
You want me to watch for fire?
Yeah. Start smoking.
Okay, I'll let you know. Let's see what happens. Let me know when you click it. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's kind of hard to tell if it's doing anything. Unless you can look on the tablet. Oh, we have the tablet up here, which, oh, there's too much glare. I can't video that. I don't see it smoking.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
It's not hot. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you can see here, this is when we were in Port Charlotte and we lost solar. I thought we had it fixed, but you can see here real intermittent charging. This is the last several days after I disconnected it completely because I found the burned up connector. You can see now it's 9:18. It's producing 255 watts of power. It's got good voltage. It's good, making good grips, putting 18.5 amps into the batteries, which is good. So yeah, solar is up and running. If that bad connection had been bad for a while, what we may discover is even on some of these peak days where we were making great energy, in fact, we were making, on some of those days, we were making 3.5 kilowatt hours throughout the course of the day, which is really good. We may discover that now that we fixed that connector, if it's been going out for a while, because we don't know, it could have just been a bad install from the beginning. And if that's the case, if it's been a bad install this whole time, it's been limiting the flow of energy, then we might get more out of our solar than we used to. So,
That would be nice.
I mean, yeah, as long as we at least get what we were getting, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But we might, there's a possibility it may be better. So
Yeah. As long as we have sun and it's not super cloudy days on end, then
yeah, even on an overcast day like this, it's still making almost 20 amps of power, and it's not even 9:30 in the morning yet.
let's hope that's the fix.
Let's see how it goes today. Let's test it out. We're gonna run it.
Awesome.
I'll check it periodically. So
Okay.
anyway,
Cool.
there you go.
Yay, all done. Well
Job
done.
done.
Good job, Captain.
Hooray!
So long, Key West. It was a fabulous time. All right, we are starting our final
Series of moves.
series of moves, which should take
About 10 days, maybe a little more.
yeah, give or take. And where is our final destination? Have we told anybody yet?
I think so, yeah. We're going to Brunswick Landing, Georgia, eventually, where we're going to park for hurricane season.
Cool. Yeah, and we're moving from the southern portion of Florida up to the East Coast soon. And you know, we don't know what the conditions will be like out there. We've dealt with the Gulf, and now we're going to be in the, what is it, the Straits of Florida, or the Florida Straits?
Specifically, we're going to be in Hawk Channel all the way, basically, till almost Miami, and till we get to Key Biscayne, which is just south of Miami. And then after that, we're offshore Atlantic.
Yep.
So, leaving out at Key West now, specifically Boca Chica. We've been here about 2.5 weeks. And while we were here, one of the reasons we were here so long too is the trip down to here, we had some things we had to fix after we got here. Specifically, one of the connections on the solar panels burned up, so we had to replace that because we lost our solar
Which we had to order.
power, which that was pretty significant because I need that. So yeah, I had to order parts for that. A valve for the head, the forward head, broke, and I had to order a replacement for that twice because the first one got returned to sender for whatever reason, and it was leaking fresh water.
Big boat. Yeah, so the toilet, we had to order.
It was leaking fresh water onto the floor, so I had to fix that because nobody enjoys that. Hold on, I'm about to get waked by this guy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Whee! Oh my. Rock and roll.
So the other things we had to fix, to stay on topic, was the nav light. I had to fix the bulb on the nav light, so it's working good now.
And just kind of re-secure it with more.
Yeah, I had to re-secure it. And what else? The autopilot, I gotta adjust the settings on that. I'm gonna play with those as we're moving.
The water line. The water line break.
Oh yeah. The fresh water line popped loose, and I had to fix that.
I think that's it,
That's
right?
it.
I mean, just all your basic maintenance, oil change, all your typical engine maintenance.
Yep.
Got all that done. Wash the boat.
Yep. Yeah, I got her all good and clean. She's ready to change the oil, change the filter. She's ready to rock and roll. And now it's time to put the sails up.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Big patch of sargassum. They've been having this all up and down Florida coast, especially down here on the south side. Try not to go through it. A lot of it. Big old patch. But apparently it is has seasons for it. Not like it all the time. And I guess it can be toxic if you're not careful. It can make it hard for people to breathe. I guess something that it releases. I don't know, I gotta look it up. Alright, so we're pulling into our anchorage at Boca Chica /Marathon. That is the 7-mile bridge. And we go, oh, it's probably not going to be a very good, be a little fuzzy, but basically we're anchoring directly in front of us up there along that line of trees. That's where we're going to be for tonight, hopefully just for one night, and then we'll move on tomorrow. It's taken us about
8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours. I think we left at, did we leave at 7:30 or 8? Do you remember? 7:30, and then it's almost 3 o'clock. By the time we get up there, it'll probably be a little after 3. So not too bad. And it was a relatively nice, calm day. A little warm, but not just a very calm day. We did mostly, we motor sailed, but still the conditions were really calm, and I just haven't felt good all day, so I haven't really videoed a whole lot, although there wasn't a whole lot to video, to be honest. But I've been just kind of feeling blah all day, so this is about the extent of the videoing that I've managed to get done today. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow. So I'm gonna anchor, maybe go get some fuel, potentially, we don't know what we're gonna do when we get up here. Just gonna play it by ear. Good morning. Let's see, today is Sunday, May 25th, about 7 a.m. and we're about to pull the anchor here at Boca Chica. We're about to leave and go to Tavernier Key, which is that way. Yeah. So And I am feeling much better today. Yesterday, I literally thought I was getting sick. Like, woke up just feeling crummy, feeling tired, headache, kind of feeling funky. Just, it was hard to explain. I couldn't really pinpoint what it was, but man, I didn't feel good all day. But I'm feeling much better today, so yay. Maybe I can actually enjoy the day. Yesterday was so calm and peaceful, and I was like, why am I not enjoying this? And it was really frustrating. So look at these really big old clouds right here. The sun coming through, so pretty. It's 7:10. Getting ready to go. Some good wind today, and then we just gotta get out here and turn and put the sails up, and hopefully the wind just takes us.
Here it goes.
Woo! You want to see how it's going to do before you turn off the engine?
Yeah.
All right.
For a sailboat.
Yay, a sailboat. All right, so see how this goes?
You sheet out the main a little bit for me?
Sure. Well, our first issue of the day, we are sitting here floating and bobbing in the water with no power, no sails. Something's going on with our prop, we think. I think maybe something's stuck to it. And so he's about to dive into the water and check it. We're just kind of floating around right now. I'm gonna probably do a bunch of circles. But here we are. We've been having an issue with, ever since we put the sails up, turned off the engine, all of a sudden we came to a stop and our prop stopped spinning, which I guess that's normal. I mean, you don't have to have the prop, but when you're under sail, but it shouldn't have just stopped spinning for no reason. It usually spins in the water, but anyway. So we're gonna figure out what's going on. And then of course there's rainstorm coming right as we're getting ready to do all this, you know, just the way it goes. Keep you posted. All right.
There's nothing on it.
That's weird. Was there anything under that you could see that we need to be worried about?
No, it's clear.
Not just, I mean, like...
It's all clear.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't have anything wrong with the prop. We don't know what's going on. It just makes us come, for some reason, when we go under sail, we come to a complete stop. No idea what's going on. We thought maybe we were dragging something that was pulling us, but who knows. As you can tell, it's very hot and we're all very grumpy right now, and we're all like kind of snapping at each other. So we're like, everybody take a deep breath. We're gonna be okay. We're fine. I think we'll be good. try this again. See what we got.
Go ahead and throw it in.
I don't like these
I'm gonna
waves.
grab it. All right, hold what you got.
What does that say?
You can go on this side. Let's go to the back. Go to the
Wait,
stove.
hold on, he's turning off an alarm.
It said dangerous object.
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right, let me recheck this. Hold on, getting over the grill. All right, you're good. I got you. Okay, going around the back.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Hold
All the
on.
way forward.
Oh, what you got right there? Pull me in a little bit.
We're gonna get waked here in just a minute, so hold on tight. You're getting waked, be careful.
Good.
Any luck?
Just tell.
It's probably still down there.
I didn't see anything.
That sucks. I'd almost rather it be that.
I didn't see anything.
Super
I
weird.
didn't see a thing. Nothing on the keel. Nothing on the drivetrain. Nothing.
I am trying to manually steer because our autopilot is still having problems. We have messed with the settings. We have called somebody that we know that worked on it before. There's certain things we can't do given the conditions out here. It's not flat or calm enough for us to be messing with like recalibration or anything like that, because you have to have really calm seas to do that. So we are trying to just manually steer this mother to our next anchorage, and we have just had the craziest day of stuff. We'll have to explain it more better in when I sit down and like assess it all and write it down and all that. But we're trying to figure out what's going on with the autopilot. We think it might be a calibration issue with the compass. So once we get to this anchorage, we'll see if we can figure it out. But manually steering is really hard. For me anyway. I'm not strong apparently. Trying to turn this big old sucker. It's a big wheel. Oh my gosh. The color of that water is just beyond gorgeous. We're bouncing a little bit. Hard to get it lined up. Okay. So Thomas has to change all of his stuff today. His insulin cartridge, his pump site, and his CGM all has to be changed, and we're all gonna do it right now while we're underway. He's out of all these things.
I got maintenance.
Huh?
I have to undergo maintenance.
You have to go maintenance. It is a full, yeah. Sometimes it's just one or the other. Sometimes it's just a sight. Sometimes it's just a cartridge. Sometimes it's just this. But today, all of it. It's been a very busy morning with sailing stuff today. All right, so.
I gotta replace all my cyborg parts.
Got to get his insulin in the syringe.
This part takes the longest.
Yeah. It's okay. It's hard to see all the bubbles. And usually there's a lot of them.
Not too bad.
Okay, so now he's got to put it in the cartridge. Oh, sometimes it gets stuck.
Fighting.
I hate when it does that. In fact, one time it exploded on me.
I do remember that.
Yes, it was terrible.
That was funny.
No, it was not funny.
That was
It went, if I
hilarious.
hadn't had my glasses on, that insulin would have went straight in my eye.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Trying to save your life over there, and I. All right, so then he takes his pump and takes it out of the case, takes off the old cartridge. Woo, okay. Puts on the new cartridge. This goes in the trash. Yeah, and now he's got to put his sight on, which is what this tube takes the insulin out of the cartridge, runs it through the tube, and he puts this into his skin.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That's not part of the process.
Yeah, not supposed to drop it.
No, don't do that. This is not a how-to.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, you've had your pump now for, let's see, 10 years? You got diagnosed in 2015. We got the pump about 6 months later. So yeah, it's been almost 10 years. Uh-oh. Do I need to come up there?
No, you can cancel it.
Okay. All right, so now he's got to put this. That's a needle. And it puts that tubing under his skin. Okay, first we need to clean your skin. So here's
What are you trying to say?
alcohol. Well, you're also hot and sweaty and sticky, and we want it to stick.
That is for sure.
So he's got to he takes a alcohol wipe, finds a spot. You want me to look to see if you have any scars there?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I haven't done my own in a while.
Okay. We want to get it nice and clean because we want it to stick, because there's sticky tape right down there that he has to stick on his skin. And it's hard to do when the boat's moving around. We are rocking and rolling today. Let it dry for a minute. Let me blow on it.
No, that's
I
okay.
gotta keep the insulin back in here and put it back in the fridge. Which, thank goodness, we have these really nice Vitro-Frigo fridges, because it's got a lot of space and it keeps his insulin cold. And insulin cannot get frozen, so it can't ever get too cold, but you also don't want to leave it out more than 30 days. All right, you want me to do it?
Yes. Just because
Okay.
it's on my arm.
Okay. All right, let me see if I can. I don't think I can do this and film.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Are you saying you don't like being on camera? Turn your body right here. All right, so I have to squeeze his, go to the spot where, making sure it's.
It's dry.
And
Well,
it goes right here,
a little more forward.
this way.
No, that one. Here.
You want it right here?
On, yeah.
Okay.
Not at an angle. Because then it'll go in
Oh, I
weird.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Ow.
And then, did that hurt? And then I took it off. And there it is on his arm.
A little funky.
Oh,
but it's
no,
okay.
hold on.
No, it's okay.
It's not sticking.
Well, it usually doesn't immediately. You gotta
Okay.
push it on there.
See, that is the needle that what goes in his skin that pushes that little cannula.
Cannula.
The
Cannula.
cannulope.
Cantaloupe. We cannot elope.
All right. And then he has to fill the tube with the insulin.
And that's gonna take 5 minutes.
We have to wait until the insulin comes out of this little tube or whatever it is, and then that goes in it. That goes back into this thing right here, and then the insulin goes through this tube into his skin. And we're doing a very poor job of this right now because we are bouncing in a boat. So you eventually will see insulin. Let me see if I can. Eventually you'll see the insulin come out of that little middle needle.
There it goes.
Did it come out?
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay. So now he stops it, puts it back in here. Make sure that thing's nice and sticky.
Should be.
Yep. Your whole body is sticky right now.
That's for sure.
All right, and then it goes, slides it in there.
Wait, I got it. I got it.
I can do it.
This is embarrassing. Hold on.
Well, you
I'm
can't.
usually really good at this.
Well, you can't see it.
Hold on. Did you put it in weird?
Yes, it's all my fault.
It is.
I probably did it at a weird angle. See, there it goes. It's in there now, and comes out of there. And now he has to do what's called fill cannula, and then that's that. All right, that's his insulin pump. He has the Tandem T-Slim.
Very
It's
fancy.
very fancy.
It's very
It's like a little iPhone. But it's like his pancreas, more or
Angry
less.
Birds on this thing.
All right, and now he's got to do his CGM.
My favorite part.
Is it now?
No.
Where's your other one? Did you already take it off?
Here.
It's on his leg. He's got to take it off. Peels off half his skin.
Yep.
Oh, is it crooked? Oh.
Well, I mean, I just pulled it out.
He
so.
takes the transmitter off.
Ah!
And then we clean that. Here's a alcohol wipe.
Dang.
This is the G6. There's already a G7 out, but we have not gone with it yet.
Oh.
We're sticking to the G7 for right now because we're...
I'm using the G6 until they come out with the cure.
Well, you're using the G6 as long as your insurance will pay for it. So the G7 is available, but we've heard really differing reviews on whether it sticks to the skin for as long. A lot of people say it doesn't stay on your skin as long and stuff like that. And so we're like, well, we're not going to do that because then you're constantly changing it, and whether Dexcom will send you another one remains to be seen.
It's a throw of dice.
Yeah. Ooh, I got to get this off the table. Okay. All right, and then today is the 25th. So we always write the date on there so we know when he changed it. He has 10 days before it expires, and he has to do the next one. And there's a little code right there. And that's the code he has to enter on his phone to make that transmitter over there work. What he has in his hand is called a sensor. Also goes in
there.
well, what you have, yeah. When he punches the thing through his skin, it has a little sensor inside of it.
I might get you to do this one too.
Okay, give me that thing.
There you go.
Ooh. Where do you want
This
it?
is fun. You see the tan line there?
Yeah. Yeah, but there's a bump right there. It's like you don't want to go down.
Okay, well that's because my finger's under it. No, there's not a bump. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
There's fine.
Right here. You want it
there.
right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
All right. All right.
Perfect.
Sticks. 1, 2.
Actually, let me squeeze a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
There you
1, 2, 3.
It
Woo!
feels just as great as it looks.
Yeah, I'm sure. Shoves a needle in his arm. Oh wait, the thing came out. That little. There you go.
It's okay. It can do
All right.
that.
There's a little. Wait. There's a little sensor right there. All right. Now you put your transmitter in. All right. Now he takes the code. Puts the code in his phone. Puts it in his pump, and they all read his blood sugars. This is the mess that is technology with type 1 diabetes.
It beats dying.
I mean, it definitely beats dying, but it's just it's a lot to keep up with. All right. We always keep that because we never know if we need it. Nah, that's
For you.
trash. Alright, so we keep that.
Thanks.
There's his pump, there's his, and it has a 2-hour warm up, so it won't know what his blood sugar is for the next 2 hours. Puts his pump back. And all done! Woo!
Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
There is our anchorage on the other side of that land. Until it's Memorial Day weekend. There's a jack wagons like that. There's a whole bunch of people in the water behind that boat. All right, we are dropping our anchor in Tavernier Key. And we're only in like 7.5-ish feet of water. I think it's at low tide right now, so we draft almost 6, like 5'8", 5'9", somewhere in there. So pretty close to the bottom, but I don't think it's supposed to get any more shallow than this because, like I said, I think this is low tide, so I think we should be good. And right through our anchorage, going right over our anchor. All right, now Thomas's turn to do the fuel. We are waiting to get the fuel done. He turned the generator on so we can get the air conditioner on because I got to turn on the oven tonight, unfortunately, so we can warm up food.
Once we got anchored at Tavernier Key, we all decided to get into the water. Number one, it was hot. It had been hot all day, so it was a great opportunity to cool off. But it was also a great opportunity to take a look under the boat and check the condition of things. Because of what had happened earlier, I still wasn't completely certain that we hadn't hit something or that something wasn't lodged on the boat. So we all donned our fins and our masks and our snorkels, got in the water, and investigated. We quickly started to find some clues that something had happened. For example, these scuff marks on the rudder. That shouldn't be there. Clearly, something had run against the rudder. We also re-inspected the drivetrain. Other than some growth because the boat had been underway for almost 6 months, everything seemed to be okay. That line you see in the background is supposed to be there. We put that in the water when we get off the boat, just in case of currents or anything else that we need to grab a hold of it. But everything with the drivetrain seemed to be okay. Zincs were fine, prop was fine, so we moved on. One of the things we thought might have happened is something had gotten snagged on the keel. So we investigated it by diving down on it. Starboard side looked okay. It looked like maybe something had rubbed against it, but it was all right. But when we went to the port side, we were in for a surprise. On the other side of the keel, we found what had happened. This is a scratch. Not just any scratch. This scratch went all the way into the fiberglass. So it looks like what we think happened is we must have hit a piece of steel rebar or a pipe or something submerged. So at least we know we weren't crazy, but that's one more thing to fix when we get to Georgia.